In 1984, a single faulty pipe joint turned a massive liquid gas terminal in Mexico into a chain reaction of artificial suns, leveling an entire town in minutes. An 8-inch high-pressure LPG pipe had deteriorated after maintenance was deferred. Then it ruptured. Thousands of liters of pressurized propane and butane escaped, rapidly forming a dense gas cloud that stayed close to the ground. The cloud drifted toward a flare pit. Then came the ignition. A massive ground fireball spread beneath the storage tanks, transforming the terminal into an enormous heat source. The disaster began with a mechanical failure. An 8-inch high-pressure LPG pipe had deteriorated after maintenance was deferred. When it ruptured, pressurized propane and butane escaped rapidly. Because LPG vapor is heavier than air, the gas cloud hugged the ground instead of immediately rising. It spread through the facility until it reached a flare pit. Then the cloud ignited. A massive ground fireball erupted beneath the storage tanks. But the first fire was only the beginning. Now the real physics began. LPG is stored as a liquid under pressure. Inside a tank, pressure keeps the fuel liquid even at temperatures far above its normal atmospheric boiling point. But intense fire changes the equation. Radiant heat superheats the liquid while simultaneously heating the exposed steel above the liquid level. That steel receives little cooling from the liquid inside. It weakens. Eventually, the vessel can no longer contain the pressure. The tank ruptures. In milliseconds, the superheated liquid undergoes an explosive phase change. The released vapor expands more than 250 times its liquid volume. That sudden expansion generates an enormous pressure wave. It can also propel fragments of the ruptured vessel outward at devastating speeds. This is a BLEV, boiling liquid expanding vapor explosion. And San Juanico had multiple LPG storage tanks. One failure heated the next, then another, then another. BLEVs erupted sequentially, producing enormous fireballs and powerful shockwaves. The explosions were so intense that seismic instruments in the surrounding region recorded the event. The disaster was no longer one tank failure. It had become a cascading chain reaction. Heat weakened neighboring vessels. Pressure built inside them, and each failure created the conditions for the next. The facility was progressively overwhelmed by fireballs, shockwaves, and rupturing storage vessels. San Juanico was not caused by one explosion. It was a chain reaction driven by corrosion, pressure, heat, weakened steel, and delayed maintenance. The lesson is brutally simple. Maintenance delays don't remove risk. They store it until physics comes to collect.